Hi there, it's Mel. It's time for us to wrap up Darkness Lurks by J.L. Drake in Mel's book club. And of course, J.L. is with us. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Good.
What a difference a month makes, right? The last time that we spoke, the sun was still pouring through my window, and now it's getting darker earlier. You know, fall has happened in the Maritimes.
I'm jealous.
So I want to start with, because it's only happened a couple of other times since I've started doing this book club about a year ago, that I've had people send me notes and tell me what they thought of the book. So I wrote down a couple because these people, they weren't able to be here.
Okay.
So Tanya said, I ate this book, and ate was in all capital letters. Melinda said, amazing book. Can't wait for the next one. Which one of hers are rereading next? I need to know now.
That's good.
And good Lord, I love that book. Angie told us that, sent me that note. So I just thought that we should pass that along to kind of kick things off. So, I mean, JL, I understand that, you know, we're not friends. We're not close, right?
Yeah.
You seem like a pretty lovely person.
Thank you.
So I don't understand how you can write somebody like Lasco.
Oh, I get that a lot. I have a really bizarre dark side.
Yes, you do.
I've read a lot of, like, my absolute favorite author is James Patterson, and he just brings out this kind of bizarre element I have that I kind of keep bottled up inside, and the writing lets me release it. So it's really fun. Yeah. So yeah, no, I know I have like I come across as, you know, kind of innocent and nice, but I have this really squirrely other side of myself that I can put into books. Just makes it really fun.
It certainly is something. I mean, like he's perfectly creepy. I don't know how else to describe him.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know how to describe him. He's just there. He's just there, and he's oh, I'm so sorry, my computer did something. Yeah, he's nice and creepy, but in a way that is, as the series will progress, you'll see it. A lot of times fans are saying, you know, I really hate him, but I'm starting to like him. Why is that? And I'm like, well, that's the point. You know, you want to be able to like everybody, but still hate them, because it makes it worse when something bad happens to them. So it's kind of nice. I mean, it's just playing off of all those internal emotions that people like in a book. So.
Sure. Now, speaking of people that, you know, you're supposed to like, but you're not really sure, I don't know how I feel about Seth.
Yeah, get that too.
Really? Okay. I'm glad that I wasn't, because the more I'm reading it, the more I'm like, I don't know, Seth, you're doing something, and I'm not sure that I like what you're doing, and I'm not sure why I don't like it.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Seth is younger than the broken characters are. So I try to, you know, you're young, and I think he's 24, 23 in the first book, and you know, you're following someone who has only been in the police force for 2 years, and they're still so young, and you know, you make a lot of mistakes, and that's kind of, I didn't want him to be this perfectly flawless character, because no one's flawless. So that's why there's that constant, like, I don't really like you. Yeah, but you know what? He's a dude. You know, there's always going to be things there that are, you know, you gotta have to have all those elements.
Yeah, and I think that's what I saw between him and Garrett, was just like they have like this brohood thing going on.
Yes, they really do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it continues on through the whole book, the whole series of 3 books. So it's really nice. I am really it's really important to me to have the cast around the main characters be supportive and good. And of course, you're always going to have your bad element, but I don't like cheating. I don't want there to be any backstabbing. I just like to be surrounded by good people. And that's why I write really big casts too, to get that feeling across.
Okay. And we need to, obviously we have to talk about Emily a little bit, because Emily, like, I mean, obviously she's a huge survivor, clearly, with everything that she's gone through. Even like from her dad and her mom being away all the time, and obviously what she goes through with Lasco, but I just kind of left me wanting for a real heroine. I don't know if, you know, we're expecting all of our female heroines now to be Wonder Women and to be fearless and to be willing to say, yes, I need somebody. I think.
So you're saying that you think Emily needs to be, or you wanted her to be stronger, you mean?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I understand that she is incredibly strong for everything that she's gone through. And like I said, clearly a survivor. But there was something in her that left me a little wanting, and I'm not sure what that was either. And it could be because I probably got a decade on the girl. So.
Right, yeah.
You know, right. So that could have had something to do with it.
Writing. It's interesting writing people that are younger than you too, right? Because you try really hard to put yourself, you know, you try to put yourself in your younger shoes and how you would have done things and how you wouldn't have done things. And then you also got to think, okay, this is a story. So for me, I think Emily's pretty strong. You know, she has some support, so I felt like she would rely on it a little bit because she has it. I mean, how many people who went through what she did is going to have a cop that's a boyfriend and also surround herself by people that also are cops as well? So I guess I kind of, you know, in my genre, I find that, you know, you want to have the strong, feisty woman, but you also need them to need their supporting character as well. So
Sure. And I'm very, very excited to see, because I have, I'm a little over halfway through Darkness Follows. So I'm very excited to see where Seth's brother takes us.
No comment. No, I love Nikki. Nikki's great, but I know that people have expressed, you know, let me see, what can I say? I know people have expressed, you know, they want more of Seth's family, and I will tell you that there is more of Seth's family in book 3. There's just a lot being thrown at you, and right up until the very end of the series too. So every time you think you've got it figured out, you may not. So it's kind of cool.
Well, that's exciting. Now, something too that I know, well, I mean, everybody that we mentioned off the top who wrote me little notes about the book are going to be very excited about is that you've been gracious enough to agree to be with us over 2 books. Mm-hmm. So we're doing back-to-back books with you, and the next book I do have hard copies of. Yay. We're going to be reading book 1 in the Broken series, and all of these books are out, right?
Oh, they are. Yeah, definitely out. Yeah, they all came out this year.
And so I have 2 copies of this. You've been kind enough to sign them, so thank you very much for that. Kimberly Walker and Angie Manuth are each going to get the copy of the book. So we're going to read those for September, and this is the book that started it all between you and I, JL. This is the book, because it was one of those, what are you going to read this summer conversations, and my phone lines lit up, and it was all, have you read the Broken series by J.L. Drake? So I'm happy to say, yes, we're finally going to read them.
Oh, I love this series. Gives me goosebumps. I was writing the Darkness series, and then this the Broken story came to me in a dream, and I woke up and I put the Darkness on hold and then wrote this one. And so I'll be really excited to hear what people think of it too. It'll be fun.
Is it the same sort of story, or is it like a 180, completely different then?
There's a few similarities. You know, I do, I don't know how to say this correctly. I do like a good kidnapping. I think it's it just brings in like it can broaden your scope of what you can write if you do stuff like that. So yes, there's a few similarities, but completely different as far as, you know, these characters are much older. These characters did not know each other before they met. You know, Seth and Emily did know each other. Savannah and Cole had not known each other before. And the whole way through, I am just leaking out clues through the whole way. You know, some people get it, some people they won't. And let me tell you, be really thankful that the entire series is out, because the Broken cliffhanger, I think I had like people literally like sending me death threats. And the books came out basically a month in between each. So it's good that they're all out.
If you were left with the big cliffhanger at the end of Darkness Lurks, book 2, Darkness Follows, is out. And when does book 3 come out?
October.
So I'm just going to keep reminding folks that 3rd book comes out in October. And the Broken trilogy is all out. We're going to be focusing on book 1, but depending on how far we all get through the trilogy, we may end up going a little bit deeper into it than just book 1.
Okay. Yeah. I think that you guys will probably want to get book 2 when you read the ending, because it's, like I said, it's pretty rough. I won't lie. Get tissues.
All right. Perfect. All right, JL, thanks so much for taking the time again to be with us. And thanks again so much for agreeing to do back-to-back books with us. We really do appreciate it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it too.
All right. So we'll be in touch. And the next time we talk, we'll be wrapping up Broken.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. We'll talk soon.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.